How'd it go? Man, all they did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. Safe?
Good job. Where's Cypher? Just be back at garden by sundown. You're free till then. Okay, dismissed.
Alright. Hey guys, Thirtyne here. Alright, that was quite the exciting end to that last episode, wasn't it? Running on low health for such a long periods of time. Barely knowing if we were gonna live to see out the battle. Oh man. That's okay, let's just start off here by re-pimping out our Guardian Forces. Elemental Defense time 2, sure, why not? No, you know what, let's go Strength plus 40. Status Defense, yeah, that sounds good. Alright, you know what, you don't have many cures. You're gonna have to load up at some point here, so let's just use them all up. And, let's go check out the town, shall we? We have been here before, but we didn't really get a chance to, you know, really wander around or see anything. And there are a few things that we can pick up while we're here. Now, one of these things is a magazine. Now, I'm not going to point out what these magazines do right away, but we will get into it later. For now, just know we found an old issue of Timber Maniacs, and we finished reading it. If you want more backstory and to know what's going on, make sure you grab that. It's not like it's hard, it's right there. Not out of the way at all. And I guess I can explain a few of the different shops here. You've got your normal item shops, wherever that is. I think it's actually over this way. You know, you can purchase your potions, etc., from ye old shop here. And you've got your weapon shop. Weapon shops in this game work a little bit differently than they do in most other games. What you do is you don't just buy weapons, you build them. So you require certain items to be able to build a weapon. To know which items you need to build the weapons, you have to find these magazines. We got this one for beating Biggs and Wedge. You can see we got the revolver, just the basic weapon, the metal knuckles, the flail, the chain whip, right? So we require 2 screws and 6 M-stone pieces. Now, none of these weapons actually ever require to be built. They're the ones you start with. But you'll be getting more improved magazines later, and you'll be able to build more weapons with them. Now, if you actually have the items required to build a weapon before getting the magazine, you will be able to build the weapon. The magazine only allows you to know which items you should try and hunt down in order to build said weapon. Once again, all the more reason to do some card modding. Getting some abilities, turning them into items. Good way to get the ones needed for your strong weapons. Anyways, the second thing we're going to want to pick up is actually here in Zell's house. But what you have to do is you have to enter, you have to exit, and then when you come back in, you can challenge Zell's mom to a card game. She has a rare card. You want to guess which one it is? Ah, yes. The Zell card. This is what I've been looking for. And this is what I'm gonna get. Because I want it. I want it. Of course, he's gonna be a dick, and he's gonna do basically everything in his power to not let me have it. But if you think that's gonna stop me, you are a fool. It is mine! Mine! The Zell card ist mine! Ho ho! Alright, we're really building up our card library here. Now go ahead, keep battling her if you want. Get yourself some more cards, but I got the Zell card, that's all I'm looking for right now. I might do a bit more later. But with that, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I guess there is actually one more shop. One more shop that I could point out. One teeny tiny little shop that you will pretty much never use. It is the car rental shop. Now, you rent a car, and you can drive around in it like we did for that short little period when we came to before. Now, being in a car allows you to avoid random battles. However, after a while, the car will break down because you run out of fuel. You can actually buy the fuel from the item shop. Another way to avoid battles? Just walk on the road. You do this, no random enemies are going to pop out and fight you unless you can't walk in a straight line like I apparently can't. You want to try walking in a straight line? Use the L1 and R1 buttons to rotate the camera. Makes it a lot easier instead of jumping all over the place. Look at that. All the way back, not a single battle. Easy as it comes. Don't get much simpler than that.
Finally made it back.
Seriously?
Well, I guess we just wait for the test results. Till then, see ya, Squall.
See ya.
Alright, you guys do that. I'm gonna go find out what the test results are myself. You guys can wander off slowly, but I really want to know. Oh man, actually full on cures. I have an idea. Whatever. It's totally not worth it. I was gonna exchange some cures out, give them to another member, but like I said, really not worth it. For all that, let's go find out what our test results are. I want to know. Do I win? Do I not? Did I pass the test? Did I do good enough for you, sir? I know I disobeyed orders and we broke rank, but I did what I was supposed to do. I followed my captain. And what more can you ask for?
Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower.
We just received word from the Dalit Dukedom. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational.
Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they'd stayed and caused more ruckus.
How did it feel out there on the battlefield? Well, felt good. To actually fight, it was a good feeling. That's the spirit. Don't let it go to your head.
The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here.
Or not. You think I'm just gonna stand here bored? What do I look like? A scarecrow? Nah, man, I'm gonna go make my own adventure. With Cypher here, my good buddy. My good order disobeying buddy. Do you hear about the communication tower in Dalit? We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdraw order.
You were only looking for a fight.
Oh, my dear instructor. I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand.
Cypher, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area.
Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action?
Cypher, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke.
Look at that! Her words hit him so deep, he's broken into a seizure. How rude. Cypher, you will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you to all become machines. I want you to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am.
Headmaster said, you have some business in your office.
There are so many issues at hand here.
She shall not act beyond the exact wording of her contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dalit Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring Sheed. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat, all students who took the field exam report to the second floor hallway.
And with that, well, I guess now we wait. And wait. Honestly, you could go around and talk to people here, but when you're in dialogue, it actually pauses the timer for the wait, for them to come and tell you who wins. So, it's best if you actually just stand around, or you can do like Zell and you can pace back and forth to hear some extra clicking. Try and have some fun. Try and see if you can time your steps up exactly with his. You know, little things. Keep yourself entertained.
Dinched, Zell dinched. Oh yeah! See ya! Squall from Squad B. Please step forward. That is all. Dismissed.
I love that triple clap. Triple snap.
These are the 4 students that passed today's exam.
First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of SEED, you will be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce SEED, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. SEED soldiers are combat specialists. But there is only one aspect of SEED. When the time comes.
Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please, make this short. SEED is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is surely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Here is your SEED rank report.
I'm looking forward to the Garden Festival. Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Try to control your emotions a little. Finally, a gunblade specialist.
This ends the SEED inauguration. Dismissed. Make sure at this point, I'm going to point this out, that you talk to Headmaster Sid. He gives you this battle meter. Now, it's not imperative that you get this, but it's cool. And if you don't talk to him here, you miss out on it and you never get it again. What it does is it allows you to go into your information here, and then information again, and then battle report, and you can see exactly how many steps you've walked, how many battles you've fought in, how many battles you've won, how many you've escaped from. And then there's an upgrade to it later. While we're here, let's point out the information. Yes, let's! It's actually pretty cool. You can get some backstory on different areas in the games. You can see what Balam is all about, what the Fire Cavern, Dalit. It's kind of cool to pop in here at certain parts in the game to see what everything is. Once again, like I said, monsters are freaking creatures from the moon. But if you never looked at this, you'd never know that. I don't know. For some reason, the fact that the monsters are from the moon in this game really amuses me, and I have no idea why, but whatever. I don't know. They're from the moon. They come down in a wave from the moon every now and then. And wait, what? What? You're clapping? You love me? You love me? You really love me? Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I shall accept this prize. 'Cause I'm better than you. 30-point conduct, 20-point judgment. Judgment is, 100-point attitude. Okay, that one you get for not complaining about anything. Basically, Cypher tells you to go check the thing. You say yes. When everyone's asking you about everything, you don't talk to too many people. You just kind of quickly ask Cypher what he thinks because he's your captain. At the end, when Sid asks you what you thought of battle, you say it was exciting. That sort of stuff. That's how you get your attitude up. Judgment is how close you were to 0 during your attack on Ifrit. Now, that battle, the counter ends after you beat Ifrit, so you want to beat him with it as close to 0 as possible. If you actually want, you can sit in the screen where you get your experience. Say you had about 5 minutes left, sit on that screen for 5 minutes. The clock still actually runs down, but you're not in any risk of getting a game over at that point. So you can actually get that right up to 100 by finishing it at exactly 0 if you do that. Or at least the game will think so. Attack Spirit and Conduct, I'm not entirely sure how to get those up, but Seed rank 5, that's more than good enough. Basically, now that we're Seed, every now and then throughout the course of the game, like it's on a timer, we will gain a chunk of money. And to keep our Seed rank up, right, like I said, right now we're 5, we can do a few things. 1, we can take a test to raise our Seed rank. 2, we keep getting in fights and we beat a lot of enemies and we do stuff like that. That'll allow it to go up. However, every time we get paid, we have to get into and beat 10 battles before we get paid again. Because if we don't, it'll actually drop down a level. So you gotta be careful. If you're standing around not doing anything for long periods of time, you will actually lose your Seed ranking. But we got a party to go to. A party, guys! I want to go to a party. Party, 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 uh-huh. Yeah, you really don't want me at any sort of party. I'm not a good fun guy to have around. I'm that crazy guy in the corner who talks to himself and gets drunk and then starts talking to plants. But maybe Squall's not quite like that. But we'll find out in the next episode. Alright guys, I'll see you then.